The other day, I had a friend of mine ask me, how do you stop procrastinating, or how do you stop procrastination? All right, and that's a very interesting question. All right, and one that is actually very easy to answer. All right, so if you want to stop procrastination, this video right here is for you. All right, but before you continue watching, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and make sure that you hit that little bell icon right there so that way you get notified whenever I post my new videos. So here it is. Well, let me start this off by asking you a question. All right, so you're a procrastinator, right? You have trouble doing things or getting things started. Well, let me ask you, how many times have you moved something around and just after you put it there, looking for that perfect angle, how often do you write something down, erase it, and rewrite it 100 times until it's perfect? Have you changed clothes, reapplied your makeup, or fixed your hair so many times in the morning that you just can't get it right? Well, you're kind of asking yourself, what does this have to do with procrastination? Well, here's what it has to do with procrastination. All right, I strongly believe that procrastination is directly linked to you being obsessed with perfectionism. All right, I think that you have an obsession with perfectionism. I think that you want to try to make things perfect, so that's the reason why you procrastinate. All right, there's a great quote that was said years ago. It says, if you seek perfection in everything, you will achieve it in nothing. Does that sound familiar? To me it does. So you don't have to be perfect in the things that you do. All right, if that's what's preventing you from taking appropriate action, from doing the things that you do, you may be suffering or obsessed with perfectionism. All right, so you don't have to be perfect. It just has to be. Okay? It just has to be. All right? Now, if you get bent out of shape just because something is not perfect, you will find yourself on an emotional roller coaster ride that will lead you nowhere. I've been on that emotional roller coaster ride, and I can tell you that it's absolutely zero fun. It's no fun. Now, there's nothing wrong with the imperfections in life, okay? And a lot of times, those imperfections begin and end with you. You just have to accept the fact that you are the one that's in control of the things that you do and the things that you don't do on a daily basis. You don't have to be perfect. All right, so here's some tips that I think that you will find very valuable that will help you to overcome perfectionism or to stop procrastinating to do the things that you know you need to do because perfectionism is stopping you and preventing you from doing those things. All right, so number one, let's get started. Number one, become aware of your tendencies. What are some things that you tend to do quite often? In other words, what are those things that you find comfortable? Okay? You're always going to resort back to those things that you're comfortable with, those things that are common, those things that are well known. Okay? What are those tendencies? Do you have tendencies that are slowing you down? Do you have tendencies that are preventing you from taking further action or appropriate action? Okay, so once you are aware of what your tendencies are, you can highlight those, make note of that, and then every time that those tendencies tend to happen that slow you down or stop you in your tracks, you can stop doing those things or at least take a different action or a different approach. All right, number two, see the positive, not the negative. So many things are happening in this world that are very negative these days. You have to be able to see beyond that and see the positive. Okay, so let me ask you this. Whenever you see something negative, whether it be on TV or a magazine, a newspaper, a book or whatever, how does that make you feel? Doesn't really make you feel very positive, I can tell you that. And when you see those positive things that are happening out there, how does that make you feel? Does that make you want to do things? Does that want to make you take action? Negativity can drain you. It can suck the life out of you and make you not want to do things. It can slow you down in your tracks. Once again, stopping you from doing those things, leading to procrastination. So try to find the positive in those things. All right, set achievable goals and expectations. This is a good one. This is what I like to call expectation management. When you are able to manage your expectations, you will discover that you will achieve those things a lot easier once you've managed those expectations, because some people have very high expectations. Some people have very low expectations. So here's what I say. Set achievable goals. Set them low enough, all right, to where you can accomplish some things, and then reward yourself every time that you do accomplish something. All right, but set them high enough to where you can make continuous progress within those things that are more meaningful within your life. Okay, I like to take care of the low-hanging fruit first and then achieve those bigger, greater things later. Now, I have some big dreams. I have some big goals. But you know what? I take bigger action. If you're not prepared to take bigger action, then don't set big goals or big dreams. Okay? That's just all there is to it. All right, but I think that you have what it takes in order to accomplish a lot of those things. So once again, reach for the stars, man. You have in you what it takes to be successful. All right, here's a good one. This is one I really like. Laugh and don't let anyone steal your joy. Your joy is yours. Okay, don't let anybody steal that from you. You own that. You control that. All right, your attitude is something that you control. You control that. All right. I've learned to laugh at a lot of different things. I've learned to not let anybody steal my joy because I control that. And once you let somebody steal it, they own you. All right. So don't let anyone or anything steal your laughter or steal your joy. All right, here's a really good one. Study successful people. This is a great one right here. I love this one. Study successful people. Tony Robbins had a great quote and he basically said, success leaves clues. And I strongly believe that. Success leaves clues. Okay? If you want to be successful, study successful people. Watch what they're doing. Analyze what they're doing. Analyze what they're saying. How they're saying it. Okay, are they positive? Are they negative? How do they carry their body? How do they carry, their whole attitude, their whole mentality? Success leaves clues. All right, if you study that and you put some of that back into your toolkit and you take action on some of those things on what you think is the best for you, you will be successful too. You will find successes along the way. All right, it's about the journey. It's about enjoying the processes and the journey. Okay? And if you want good ideas or good mentorship, study successful people. All right, now here's one that's going to punch you right in the face. This is going to punch you in the face. Are you ready? Get over yourself. That's right, get over yourself. 9 times out of 10, you are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. Okay? And you are preventing yourself from being successful because you're overthinking it. You're thinking about stuff. You're letting other things get in the way, like your phone, friends, family, just stuff. You're letting things take control of you. You need to get over yourself. Okay? Once you accept responsibility that you are in control, once you accept responsibility that you are in charge, that you have what it takes to take appropriate action, and then you go out there and you do it, you're going to find yourself being successful. But you have to get over yourself. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you allowed yourself to take control, your thoughts or your feelings, you're going to fail yourself. If I let my feelings take control of me and the things that I do on a daily basis, I would fail. I would be up there on the couch and I would be asleep and I would just basically just piss my time away. Okay? I don't feel like it. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, the timing's not right. All these excuses didn't come from anybody else. It didn't come from outside sources. It came from you. You need to take responsibility for your own self and your own actions and go out there and make it happen. It's like Nike said, just do it. Just do it. It's as simple as that. All right, enough of that one. I think I beat you in the face enough with that one. So here we go. Another one. Understand that rejection is not the end. Okay? Rejection is not the end. Remember this. Just because somebody said no, that means that it wasn't for them. And guess what? They weren't for you. So understand that rejection is not the end. Sometimes You find yourself working so hard towards something and you get rejected and you're like, oh, this is it, this is the end. No, it's the beginning of what is next. Because now you've got that out of the way, now you have other opportunities. Now you can take your time, your energy, and you can spend that somewhere else. Rejection is not the end. It's the beginning to what is next. All right, here's one that's really good. Constructive criticism does not destroy you. Okay, now there's two types of criticism. You got destructive and you got constructive. It's easy to give destructive criticism. It is absolutely easy to give destructive criticism. You can tell somebody right now, it sucks. That simple. See how easy it rolls off the tongue? You suck. You're not worth it. You're worthless. Those are very negative things, but they're also destructive. They destroy somebody. You know, I wrote something within one of my books, and one of the quotes that came out of there is don't defeat me, complete me. When you give destructive criticism, you're defeating someone. When you give constructive criticism, you're completing someone. All right? That person may be missing something, or you may be missing something, and whenever you give that constructive criticism, or what I like to call constructive value, okay, because I don't like to really criticize anything. I like to provide value. So constructive value. When you give constructive value, you're raising somebody up. You're building them up. You're giving them the confidence that they probably need at that moment in time in order to say, you know what? You're right. This is this, and I need to take action and go do that. All right? So constructive criticism doesn't destroy you. It helps you and builds you up. All right, here's the next one. Acknowledge achievements instead of failures. You know, don't hesitate to acknowledge the things that you have accomplished. There's nothing wrong in doing that. All right, I've accomplished a lot of great things over the years, and I'm very proud of the things that I've accomplished. Okay? When you do accomplish something, treat yourself. Okay? Treat yourself. Go out there and do something for yourself that you normally wouldn't do, or something that you haven't done in a long time. Now, this also goes the same for other people as well, too. Somebody is succeeding, somebody's doing something good or something right. Everybody loves to get acknowledged, especially publicly in front of peers or friends or family, or out, publicly. Okay? Acknowledge achievements. Nothing builds somebody up more than acknowledging achievements. Okay? Like I said, it's easy to highlight a lot of the negativity. It's easy to point out failures. Hey, you failed. Okay, now what? All right? If you're going to provide some type of negativity towards someone, at least have a plan of action that you can return after you've pointed that out, so that they can take appropriate action after that and alleviate what that problem or that fault or that failure is. Okay? Now, here's a big one right here. A lot of people nowadays are comparing themselves to other people. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. You are unique. You are a one of a kind, and that's all there is to it. People should be following you. All right? You should be trying to succeed so much that you no longer have to introduce yourself. Okay? Now, there's lots of people that are out there that are great examples of what to follow, who to follow, what to emulate, who to emulate. There are great examples. It's like what I said earlier, success leaves clues. But don't compare yourself to those people. You're not there yet. Okay? You're not there yet. You're striving to be there. You're trying to take appropriate action to be there. But you're not there yet. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. That doesn't mean that you can't have success along the way. But the moment that you start comparing yourself to other people, you're going to start beating yourself up. You're going to start feeling rejected. You're going to start feeling down. Okay? Once again, don't try to compare yourself to somebody else. Compare yourself to their actions. What they're doing is successful. And it just so happens to be that that person is successful because of their actions. Not because, hey, I'm Terry Thompson. Follow me. I'm successful. No, you probably wouldn't follow me at all. It's because of the things that I've done, okay? And I'm sharing those things with you that you can not necessarily compare yourself to, but you can put within your toolkit to where you can take appropriate action to do those things as well too. All right. Next, enjoy the journey or enjoy the process. You know, I shared a story a while back where I was sitting here doing something and I was smiling from ear to ear. And it was because I was enjoying the process. I was enjoying the journey. I was so deeply involved in what it was that I was doing, and I was enjoying what I was doing, that I was smiling. I loved it, man. And I didn't feel like I was working at all. I was enjoying the journey. I was enjoying the process. You have to be able to see things from a different perspective to where you can enjoy the journey. It's like that picture of a bus where you got on one side pictures, you know, the person's looking at like the mountain, and then you got the person on the other side of the bus and they're looking out at this beautiful landscape. It's about perspective. When you put things in the right perspective, they will mean something completely different to you and to somebody else as well too. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. All right, now the final one, and this is the most important. All right, this is the most important. If you want to stop procrastinating and you want to end it right now in its tracks, you need to love yourself and love what you do. If you don't love yourself and love what you're doing, you will find reasons to procrastinate doing stuff every single day. It's as simple as that. You have to love what you're doing. I love what I'm doing. And I don't want to look for any other excuse to do anything else other than what it is that I'm doing. Okay? So you will find out that if you love yourself and you love what you do, you will not look for reasons to do anything else other than what it is that you're doing. All right, now these are just a few, but don't hesitate to be creative in coming up with your own methods to overcome perfectionism, which I strongly believe is directly linked to procrastination. So that's how you stop procrastination, by overcoming perfectionism, all right, taking ownership that you are in charge or in control, and that you have exactly what it takes to take appropriate action in order to accomplish things that you do on a daily basis. All right, so if you receive value from this, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that bell icon right there to get notified whenever I post a new video. All right, share this with all your friends. If you want people to have some tips, tools, and techniques in order to overcome perfectionism or to stop procrastination in their tracks, please share this video with someone who needs to see it. All right, and once again, if you would like to see more from me, you can do so by visiting my website, terrythompson.me. There you will find my books, my blog posts, and right now I have a couple of freebies on there if you go over there and join up. I have my book, How to Live Your Best Year Ever in 2019, absolutely for free. Okay, all I ask you to do is sign up. I promise I won't spam you. All I usually do is I send out more motivational content, motivational posts, links back to my videos. All right, I won't sell anything to you. I'm not asking for a sale or anything. I'm not trying to sell anything to you. I just want to interact with you. I just want to engage with you. I want to motivate you. I want to inspire you. And I want to be an example that you can follow so that you can have your own successes. The next thing that I have on my website is my audiobook version of Leadership Solved. You see my book right here, Leadership Solved. I have the audiobook version of that absolutely for free on my website. Once again, all I ask is that you sign up and you will get immediate access to the audiobook version of Leadership Solved. Okay? Once again, thank you for the opportunity to mentor you. Keep using that hashtag #MentorMeTerry, and let me know in the comments if there's something you want to hear me talk about. Please let me know. All right? I pretty much talk about life, leadership, business, entrepreneurship, motivation, inspiration. I talk about how to build businesses. I can talk about web development, marketing and advertising. I have a wide variety of things that I'm really good at and that I can talk about. So please let me know. Use the hashtag #MentorMeTerry, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.